Good morning, everyone. A kind welcome to all those who have taken part in this sacred journey, and a warm welcome to our guests. We joyfully thank our guests for being with us today. For us, it's an honor to introduce them. Dr. Sunil Joshi, Assistant Professor in the Department of Sanskrit at the Hindu College, University of Delhi. Who is here today representing the Swastivachanam Foundation. This foundation, established in 2010 by Sri Dinesh Chandra Joshi, an eminent Vedic scholar of Sanskrit, who dedicated himself to the universal promotion of Sanskrit journalism, yoga, Ayurveda, Vastu Shastra, Indology, and the great system of knowledge of India. We also are honored to welcome Mr. Honoris Chandra Joshi.
Hello.
And Dr. Jiwan Joshi. Both trustees of the Swastivachanam Foundation. The occasion that brings us together today arises from the valuable work of Dr. Sunil Joshi, who is currently writing a book collecting the testimonies of eminent Western personalities whose way of thinking and life journey have been deeply inspired by the culture and spirituality of India. In this context, he had the opportunity to interview our Guru Maharaj, Sriman Matsyavatara Prabhu. He was particularly moved by his experience and his unique ability to transmit and make available to the Western the ancient Indo-Vedic tradition. This deep appreciation has led him to dedicate an entire chapter of his book to our spiritual master, Sriman Matsyavatara Prabhu. Thanks to this mutual esteem, the desire to start a collaboration arose between the two institutions, the Swastivachanam Foundation and the Centro Studi Bhaktivedanta, Institute of Indo-Vedic Studies. With great joy today, this collaboration is being formally established through the signing of a memorandum of understanding aimed to develop project to spread the Indo-Vedic wisdom. Moreover, our guests wish today to offer to our Guru Maharaj, Sriman Matsyavatara Prabhu, a plaque on behalf of the Swastivachanam Foundation as a token of appreciation for his contribution to the spread of Vedic culture and worldwide Vedic heritage. Now, I am glad to give the floor to our honorable guest and to our Guru Maharaj.
Again, thank you very much to be here.
Thank you so much. This is real an honor to be with, I must say, in the lotus feet of the great divine energy that has been transmitted by our great lineage of gurus, and Sri Prabhupadaji's great blessings, that Guru Maharaj Ji is an incarnation of such a divine and full of energy, who is illuminating millions of life across the world through his tremendous knowledge of Vedic systems, and who is illuminating every heart, every city, and every mind to respect the nature, respect others, respect the universal values, those who are very much important in this modern age of artificial intelligence or turbulence. I myself and many of the people of the academia, especially from the Sanskrit fraternity, the Indologists, the historians, those who are following the teachings and discourses of Guru Maharaj Ji, not in the West, but also in India and other cities across the India, they all have a great respect and admiration for his contribution, immense contribution, since his connection with India, connection with the land where so many saints, so many sages, so many divine lives, those who have influenced others. Likewise, Guru Maharaj Ji's work is proving that we all are one. As Aham Brahmasmi, Tattvam Asi, Ayam Atma Brahma, Pragyanam Brahma. His visits to India, especially when beautiful souls like you are traveling here to know more about what is the essence of life, how we can ignite others, how we can respect others, as our sages, saints, gurus have dedicated their whole life for others, leaving back the material life, elevating the higher consciousness so that we can see beauty in all. We can see that the world is one family, as we say, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. And through this galaxy of luminaries, the galaxy of the pure souls like you, those who are in the service or in this service for others, to spread the fragrance of love, friendship, harmony, well-being, prosperity. So this really captivates the millions of hearts worldwide. I had a great privilege meeting Guru Maharaj Ji few minutes ago when we both were talking. I had few questions in my mind, since I have been trained in journalism, I have been representing national media in television and radio, so I'm more curious to know things, how other people of the world, how do they think, how do they experience their inner journey, whether it is the multiple sects of Vedanta or other philosophies, Eastern or Western. So Puji Guru Maharaj Ji gave me some solutions for the young minds like me, or for the others, like how we can be an illuminated soul, those who can understand others very well, their feelings, and how we can contribute for the nation building, for the universal brotherhood. So that moved and touched my heart, the way he speaks, the way he shares his whole journey. He speaks from his pure heart, with his kind devotion and love, which embraces us and connects us. I am feeling like I am in amongst the family, and we know each other very well. But yes, our karmas and our boundaries are different, but the heart is like the lotus, the pure lotus, the fragrance and the essence of the lotus, as we know that it blossoms from every corner and uplift our consciousness. So it was such a important and very personal enlightenment for me in my journey, or I must say in my age, that I could feel that vibration, the positive vibration, that today in this meaningful meeting and meaningful gathering. So I am believe that Pujya Guru Maharaj Ji's gracious presence, wherever he goes, wherever he speaks or discourses, the people would definitely get connected. The essence and the meaning of life, as our Shastra says, Purushartha Chatushtaya, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. So there are many things for the Kama. That is all where around the world we can see the material life, which is full of lust and full of wealth. But Dharma and Moksha, the first and fourth, must be our priority. We must understand what is the actual goal of our life and how we can contribute and transfer the energy to the young generation, so that we can find a place of peace, harmony, exchanging intellectual perspective for the betterment of our society. So indeed, it was such an honor for me to be in the lotus feet of Guru Maharaj Ji. I have been following him since a decade. As I said, I have a curious mind to interact and interview others. But the right time was not when I was chasing him many years back. But today I feel that when the Sanatan Dharma worldwide celebrating the Ganesh Chaturthi festival, so my karma, they revealed me such a great Guru on this auspicious day. So I believe that through the teachings of Srila Prabhupada Ji, and in a very motivational and easy manner we are getting from Guru Maharaj Ji, and we would definitely try to associate with the path which he is showing for everyone. On behalf of our organization, which is called Swastivachanam. Swasti, as you know, that means that we have to be very much positive in our every aspect or different walks of life, to just celebrate the immense blessings from inside to share outside. That is Swasti. Swasti Vachanam. Whatever we speak, whatever we do by action, that must Swasti. that should be beneficial for others to adopt the way of Vedic culture. So 15 years back, on the auspicious day of Shravani Purnima that we celebrate, sometime we say it is Raksha Bandhan festival, when we know some of us change our 𝐒𝐄𝐑𝐈𝐒𝐒, janev, or the sacred thread which we wear. On that auspicious day on Shravani Purnima, our beloved Guru from the state of Uttarakhand, from Nainital, the Vedic scholar Acharya Shri Dinesh Chandra Joshi, and I am very much fortunate that I also, came to in his family as his grandson. So Acharya Dinesh Chandra Joshi established this organization called Swastivachanam, and it has immensely worked, tirelessly worked for the promotion of 5 things. First is Sanskrit journalism, second is yoga, third is Ayurveda, fourth is Vastu Shastra, fifth is Indology. Many of the young minds, they work all together day and night to spread the fragrance of these 5 essential things so that we can connect by our heart and give back to the society for the betterment of others, as well as we get all these supreme and valuable things from the Vedic culture. So that how started the organization Swastivachanam, and this year we are celebrating the centenary celebration across India in many of the universities, institutions, mats, ashram, vidyapits, gurukulas. The teaching he has given to thousands of the people around India. When he was in his 50 years, he sacrificed his slippers or his shoes, and he walked 42 years barefoot, and he traveled across India to spread the knowledge of Vedic science through the promotion of Sanskrit language. So in the year of 2018, he has left his body, and now in 2025 we are celebrating, all the Sanskrit fraternity celebrating his centenary celebration across in India and Nepal especially. So this time our organization, trustees, directors, board of directors, they all joined together and they express their will to acknowledge the immense contribution of Pujya Matsya Das Prabhuji, that past 30 years, he has contributed immensely to the world, the teachings, the philosophy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Srila Prabhupada ji, and the great legacy of Bharata, as we say India. So they all Sanskrit fraternity, they from their bottom of their heart, they collected unanimously, they said that it would be our honor to respect and offer our sincere feeling and humble offering to the lotus feet of Pujya Guru Maharaj Ji on this centenary celebration. So that is our privilege. So this day today, we wish to acknowledge the immense contribution of Pujya Guru Maharaj Ji. We are just only the representative of this organization, but as our Pujya Acharya Dinesh Chandra Joshi said, we all are one family. We have to meet and greet and be very much concerned about the nature, the climate, the environment, the universal happening, where we can contribute, being as a professional doctor, professional musician, or in any walk of life, we have to respect the nature. We are sometime for our materialistic approach, we are not understanding what the nature, the universe is calling us, what it is going to teach us. We just use our brain and we are doing such thing, the powerful thing, to destroy others as nuclear. So the organization is committed to share the ideas to protect nature, our own nature, the inner nature, our highly supreme consciousness, as well as the nature, we say climate, environment and ecology and other things. If we respect ourselves, we can respect others. So that's how all our stakeholders of this organization, they gather together, and we are just as a representative would like to offer our respect as a plaque in the form of a title called Swastivachanam, since his discourses, his teachings, every time blossoms like a lotus. It elevates everyone's consciousness. As we know, the lotus is surrounded by that mud, where that is called samsara, and we have to just uplift, and we have to be here, to see the beauty of the nature. That's why the all words shared by him, that's why the organization decided for his lifetime achievement to acknowledge him as the Swastivachaka. So please give me an honor to recite the citation in this august gathering, and after reciting the citation, I would like to invite the trustee, my father, Acharya Shri Harishchandra Joshi ji, to present on behalf of this organization. Please give me this honor to read this citation first. On the momentous occasion of the year-long centenary celebrations in honor and loving memory of the illustrious founder of Swastivachanam, the revered Sanskrit luminary of Uttarakhand, late Acharya Dinesh Chandra Joshi, this prestigious title of Swastivachaka is conferred upon Professor Marco Ferrini ji, as we know that he is like an avatar of Bhagwan Vishnu, Matsyavatar Das ji, in profound and reverential recognition of his lifelong, unparalleled devotion to the preservation, illumination and global dissemination of the timeless spiritual heritage enshrined in the Vedas, Upanishads, Puranas, Ramayana, Mahabharata, Yoga, Ayurveda, and the vast expansion of Indian knowledge systems. Guided by the divine inspirations and blessings of his illustrious Guru, His Divine Grace 𝐒𝐔 Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ji, he founded in 1995 the Centro Studi Bhaktivedanta Institute of Indo-Vedic Studies, a pioneering citadel of excellence recognized by the Italian Ministry of Education for its scholarly rigor, cultural profundity and accredited intercultural education. A visionary luminary and a harmonious bridge between Eastern spirituality and Western intellectual traditions. He has authored over 1,000 works and has illuminated the path of wisdom and self-realization for countless seekers across the globe. A very renowned poet, a Sanskrit poet from India, who is a very acclaimed academician, poet, writes in Sanskrit in his praise. I must recite in Sanskrit, that is in Ferrini meter, which says, Italya bhuresha hridi dharati saundarya matulam priyam marko Ferrini prajanitavatiya nrishumanim samagno bhut bhaktyam hridaya har krishnasya manasa prabhum krishnam geetam bhajati cha hrida bharatamasau Prabhupada-swami yaramat-sudhi Krishna bhajane saninyetam markom manujalasitam bhakti shikharam subhaktyam vedante ruchirapi jajagar vidushas chaladishtam tam pathamapi sukham bharat bhuva Italyam karyani pradhiya iha tanvanti sukhadam vitanam sanskritya api manuj dharmasya gagane sumargam gaudiyam iha chinut charatyeva satatam ratah karma kshetre vipula yash apno suhridasau Prabhur matsyakaro dhranimaphi dadhre nanupura rakshetam prithvim manujamriga jivas jaladho dadau tasme swami prabhumapi bhajannam mahitam prasiddho bhun matsya yavatarana daso bhuvi tatah. This honor is conferred upon him in deep gratitude and veneration, acknowledging his selfless service to humanity and his authentic embodiment of the eternal, universal Indian wisdom tradition. Honoris Causa Joshi, Trustee, Swastivachanam, the Universal Association for Promotion of Sanskrit Journalism, Yoga, Ayurveda, Vastu Shastra, Indology and Indian Knowledge System, 27th of August 2025, New Delhi, India. Sanskrit verses composed by poet Prem Shankar Sharma. So please give a round applause in the glory and the recognition of great teacher, guru,
such a beautiful.
May his divine light illuminate our eternal soul so that our eyes can see the beauty, hear the melodious rhythm of universe, and we can speak like Swastivachaka as he enlighten our whole journey. Now I would like to present a commemorative picture of our great Acharya who has founded this organization called Swastivachanam. In his remembrance, in his loud memory, we are celebrating the beauty of Sanskrit language across India and Nepal, and we would wish to visit Italy with some of our legendary and erudite scholars of Sanskrit from India to celebrate much more and share much more wisdom of this great land. And now I would so this is a token of respect which you can see our Lord Krishna, who always with surrounded by the cows. So this is a souvenir in the memory of our great founder, that he was always protecting cows. He always said, cow is not from this earth, that is from the Swarga. And Swarga, the cow has came to give a message that we can see how we have to do for others, as the Krishna did for everyone. So this is the symbol of this thing. This is also an offering from our associate people, the yoga mat, which is handloom or handcraft thing, which we would like to offer as well. And very important thing, the Government of India, Ministry of Communication and Department of Post, they have recognized this organization in the 15 years of its dedicated service in the society. They recently launched on the Sanskrit Day, which we celebrated on 9th of August in Delhi. So we would like to present this commemorative thing in this August audience. And we must acknowledge that in this August gathering that we all will meet and greet, and we will spread the fragrance of divine light and our beautiful languages, beautiful culture across the globe. So in this August gathering, our trustee Sri Harishchandra Joshi ji and Guru Maharaj ji would sign a memorandum of understanding that on which fields we would go ahead to ignite young minds, so that we can understand how beautiful culture we are always sharing, how beautiful teachings we all have, which can ignite us from different parts of the world, different cities from the same country. So this is all about the memorandum of associations. I may like now request Guru Maharaj ji to kindly sign this. so much. You will have to hold it. It's happening. Thank you so much for providing this special opportunity. Through this memorandum of understanding, we would definitely work on the mutual interest to organize some spiritual retreats, yoga related, Ayurvedic related retreats, some of the documentaries, some of the publication of important works which related to Vedic studies and sciences. And this is for everyone, those who wish to join hands and wish to devote their time to express their expressions in a way like in painting, sculpture, poetry, music, filmmaking. There are multiple dimensions that we can share our traditional heritage, culture, our readings, our understanding, our experiences, everything. So this memorandum of understanding is all about to connect heart, to connect, to make a bridge, Eastern philosophy and Western philosophy all together. On behalf of the Swastivachanam Association, in the lotus feet of Guru Maharaj Ji, thank you for giving this opportunity in this August day of Shri Ganesh Chaturthi. May all your life, may all your beautiful journey leads million souls across the universe. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
I would like to give a short talk about so much overwhelming complimentation that I feel myself your humble servant. My life is actually, all meant, to share with all of you, this immense treasure that can be for millions and billions of people.
Thank you so much.
I would also read something for you,
Yes.
all of you.
Can we just chant together Shri Hari Nam Sankirtan? Can we just chant together?
Few words
Yes.
for you.
Yes. Puji Swamiji.
Respected trustees and distinguished guests, please accept my best regards. All glories to His Divine Grace as Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Namaskar. With heartfelt humility I accept the title of Swastivachanam, so high, on the centenary of the illustrious Acharya Dinesh Chandra Joshi. This honor for me is not a personal ornament, but a sacred trust. to be lived in service to Sanskrit wisdom, in devotion to the eternal culture of Bhakti, and fidelity to the spiritual heritage of India. My gratitude flows to Sri Honoris Chandra Joshi, Dr. Jivan Joshi, Dr. Sunil Joshi, whose vision of collaboration today affirms that when our words are guided by Dharma and Bhakti, destiny itself smiles upon us. The Bhagavad Gita and the Bhagavata Purana are the twin lights of this heritage. The first teaching us how to live, fight, and serve with devotion in the battlefield of life. The second, revealing through design narrations the sweetness of God and the consummation of love in Bhakti. It is something transcending the ordinary prema in Bhakti. Bhakti is prema, more adding spirit of service. So, Priti, prema, Bhakti. The Bhagavad Gita and the Bhagavata Purana are the twin light of this heritage. The first teaching us how to live, fight, and serve with devotion in the battlefield of life. The second, Bhagavata Purana, revealing through divine narrations, Lila, Krishna's Lila, the sweetness of God and the consummation of love in Bhakti. The transformation, it is like a movement of a transcendental, they say Kant. Immanuel Kant is saying that the transcendence is behind, sense, indriya, manas, buddhi, ahankara, and so on. To honor them, it is to root our scholarship in devotion and to ensure that the learning never dries into abstraction but flows as a river of compassion, wisdom, and service. 30 years ago, by the blessings of Srila Prabhupada, I founded the Centro Studi Bhaktivedanta in Italy with the purpose of building bridges between East and West. So let's say the first 20 years in Bhakti have been spent in the ISKCON style Bhakti. I mean, wonderful fulfillment and apprehend so many things. But I felt that my duty was to operate in the open society with everyone. So hospitals, universities, industries, and many other pieces of society, of course, religious organization, and so on. But with the purpose of building a bridge between East and West, reason and revelation, philosophy and devotion. Today, I'm standing here before you as a Swastivachanam. It is only to pledge that my words, my teaching, and my service may always echo the message of the Bhagavad Gita, the Bhagavata Purana, and the scriptures that are the heart of Bhakti tradition, Bhakti Shastra tradition. In spirit, our commitments for the road ahead include seminars of Bhakti, joint programs in New Delhi and Tuscany on Sanskrit, yes, yoga, Ayurveda, and above all, the philosophy and practice of Bhakti as taught in the Gita and in the Bhagavata. Second, text that live, bilingual editions with commentary of the Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavata Purana alongside the Vedas, Upanishads, Puranas, Ramayana and Mahabharata are made accessible to seekers and practitioners, so knowledge becomes devotion in action. Third, heritage open to all, real democracy. Preserving and sharing community resources, hymns, invocations, songs of Bhakti as treasures for future generations. Fourth, young guardians of devotion, training and fellowship the new writers and teachers so that the voice of Bhakti may resound in journalism, education, public discourse. Fifth, pilgrimage of the heart, encounters where learning, service, and chanting unite, because wisdom matures only when it is offered in devotion. If this life calls me Swastivachanam, the speaker of blessings, then may every word I utter carry the fragrance of a Bhakti tradition, inspired by the Gita and Bhagavata, blessing the word with courage, clarity, and love. I bow down to my teachers, colleagues, and students who share this path. And I thank you, dear trustees, Sri Harishchandra Joshi, Dr. Joshi, Dr. Sunil Joshi, for your trust and friendship. May we serve together so that knowledge may shine with devotion, scholarship may blossom with compassion, and society may be illuminated by the joy of Bhakti. With gratitude and spiritual affection, Marco Ferrini, Matsyavatara Das, New Delhi, 27 August 2025. I wrote these few words this morning during Brahma Muhurta, the best period of the 24 hours of the day. Brahma Muhurta is inspiring the heart to give our best capabilities. I hope that these few words could be understood and kept in your heart as long as possible. Thank you very much.